Today I will be discussing the survey I developed. First, let's begin with how I chose the topic. I decided to expand on the previous digital storytelling project and my topic of the importance of integrating technology in the classroom. I thought that this project was a perfect opportunity in order to expand on that project and gain more measurable results in order to support my claim. I decided that the setting for this project could be used in a conference for educators, a faculty meeting at the school, or even a Board of Education meeting. This survey collects information regarding other educators' use of technology in the classroom as well as their perspective of its usage. This helps show where other educators stand in their position of technology usage. The way I decided to write these questions was I thought about my position of technology usage and how I use it in my classroom, and I also compared it to other arguments other educators have presented in the past. After receiving my results from the people who took the survey, I reevaluated the questions and felt as if I could have done more specific questions that can be more measurable and support my claim better. The survey was open for about a week and a half and was created on Google Forms. In order to gain participants for my survey, I decided to post a link on Facebook. I also emailed and texted some of my friends in the education field. I had about 7 people respond to my survey. It was pleasantly surprised to see some diversity in the answers and the results. Overall, most of the answers I received were expected. But what really stood out to me was some of the diversity in some of the questions I did not believe was going to have a lot of diversity in. Overall, the results showed that many educators believe that technology integration can have a positive impact on the students. What stood out to me was the diversity in question 7, especially in the third part of the question, about how technology can become a crutch to students. This question helped open up the idea of technology being possibly negative if not used properly in the classroom. This is eye-opening and is important for educators to know to see how technology can be negative or positive based on how you approach it. When I created my survey, I had set expectations on how my results were going to be. Some of my questions met my expectations with the responses, but not all of them. What stood out to me the most was definitely question 7. I didn't expect the responses to be so diverse, and it made me think about how I could expand on the question in order to get more understanding on why they answered the question that way, and also get more measurable results. Having question 7 be so diverse opened up my eyes and made me think about how I could reevaluate my questions and base it off of question 7 by expanding on it. I believe that my questions could have been stronger if I would have thought about the results more and also had more measurable questions. Overall, after viewing my results for this project, I noticed a couple of things. I could have done much better in writing my questions because I could have developed more measurable questions that were more specific in order to get more measurable results. I also believe I should have thought about what I wanted to prove with the survey more in order to form the questions better. Overall, I knew I had my goal in mind, and I thought about how I could write a survey in order to gain more perspective on how technology could be positive in the classroom. But overall, I realized that the questions could have been more specific in order to get better evidence in order to support my claim better. For me, the hardest part of this project was thinking of the questions. I think with more assistance with forming the questions, I could have gotten stronger results to support my claim.